Hi guys! So I have an unboxing for you today. So I already shot this right when I got the box, and I'm not sure how the lighting will be, so I wanted to just shoot a closer look at some of the items this way, and then I'll maybe put them together, or maybe you'll just see this video. Who knows? But anyway, this is a subscription box from a company called Quarterly. It's my only subscription box I've ever subscribed to. In general, I think subscription boxes they're really fun, but I would rather just spend money on things that I know that I like rather than not know what I'm going to get for my money. But this was a big exception. This is not a beauty box at all. So if that's, what you're looking for in this video, it's not beauty. It's basically a nerd box. It was curated by Wheaton, who is one of my favorite actors, personality people. He started out as a child actor. He was in Stand By Me. He was on Star Trek The Next Generation and has become kind of like a professional nerd since then. He has a podcast. He has a YouTube show that's all about board games. He does voiceover work. He's now designing a video game. So he's been able to take the fame that he had from his work as an actor, and he still works as an actor, and his interests in sci-fi, gaming, fantasy kind of arena, and create this niche market for himself where he's just become like the spokesperson for nerds. And I definitely consider myself a nerd in that I'm interested in niche genres. So I love board games, I love sci-fi, and so I just find him to be a really inspiring person because he has found a way to make a job out of things that he's into. So I subscribed to his box. So it's $100 and you get a box every 3 months. So there'll be a box for, there'll be 4 boxes this year from him, and the way that he split them up is by decade. So there's this letter that you get that's all about, describing why each item is in there, which I'm going to kind of paraphrase as I go through. So he's going to do 1 box for each decade of his life. So this first box is the 70s. So you get an action figure from the 70s. So this is a CP30 little action figure guy, and these are real action figures from the 70s. They're not in a box or anything, but when I showed my husband, who's older than me, he was like, I remember getting that exact action figure. So as a household, we're excited to have a fresh, new, old one of these. There's also this little pack of trading cards, which are legitimate trading cards from the 70s. There's a random Planet of the Apes one, and then the rest are from Star Wars. I definitely see myself more in the Star Trek world than the Star Wars world, but I'm not going to turn down some really awesome vintage trading cards. And then I'm starting with the smaller things, and I'm going to get to there's one huge thing in here that's so cool and exciting. But one other small thing is a poster for Radio Free Burrito, which is Will Wheaton's podcast, and he's going to do a design inspired by each decade for Radio Free Burrito in each box, and then all 4 of them, I guess, are going to fit together in the end. So this is the 70s era poster. And I've actually never listened to his podcast. Sorry, Will Wheaton. But this makes me want to, because now I'm like, well, why do I have this poster if I've never heard the podcast? And then you get to the hugest thing, which is a Little Bits base kit. Now, I'd seen things about Little Bits, I knew that they existed, but I wasn't totally sure what they were until I opened up this box. And I'm so excited about this. So basically what they are is they're pieces of circuits. And there's different kinds of Little Bits that you get. So you get the pink ones, which affect the modules after them. So there's a button that turns things on and off. There's a dimmer. There's a light sensor. And then you get these green modules, which do things. So there's a motor that spins, there's a light, there's a buzzer sound, and then you get blue, which is the power. So it's like basic kind of circuit crash course, because you're like, okay, I need power, then I need a modifier, then I need a module that does something, and then you get some wires so you can like put things together. So it's just so fun, and the reason he put this in is because it reminded him of like building sets that he had as a kid, but this is a very modern, trendy kind of thing. And if you go on their website, you can see things like this is the smallest kit, not the smallest, but this is one of the smaller kits. But this alone on the website is $99. So this is the value of the box basically, and everything else is just sort of a, you know, bonus. The cool thing is that you get a coupon for $20 off anything else on their website. So if I wanted to get an expansion pack or a couple extra modules or even a whole other kit, I would get $20 off. So definitely feel like the value of the box is covered by what's in it. And this is so cool. My husband and I were playing with it last night, and it's just like, it's just so cool. Let me show you how these things fit together. So each little module has magnets, and then they just clip together like that and then come apart. So it's so easy to just kind of make a little line of them and then, you know, have them do anything. You could make a flashlight, you could make a buzzer, doorbell. So yeah, and then I was on the website and I was like, oh, I want to get like 1 million of these kits. So that is the Little Bits box. So that's everything that I got in my Wil Wheaton #1 quarterly subscription box. I'm really happy with it. I think it's really cool and a nice mix of just sort of fun novelty things, but also you know, this like really creative, fun, sciencey, nerdy hobby kit. So I'm excited about it. So I don't know who out there is watching this that likes Wil Wheaton and also watches my channel, but thanks so much for watching if you are that person, and I will talk to you later. Bye.